Hello, review your options. Today we're going to look at integrated supplement whey isolate protein home edition. I don't know what that matters, what that means. We got this. We had recently run out of the protein powders that we had at home, and we're waiting on them to be delivered. And so while we were out, we picked this up. I think it was at Walmart. I'd been having some constipation issues, which can be a side effect of whey proteins if you have allergy or sensitivity to whey. I didn't believe I did, but considering that I've been taking whey protein consistently 2 shakes a day for the better part of 2 months, and then having issues, I thought, well, maybe. So what you can do if you do find that you have that problem, from what I'm learning, is that you can try a whey isolate protein. So you have fewer of the compounds that cause issues if you have a sensitivity or an allergy. So we went ahead and picked this one up just to give it a shot because we needed a protein powder anyway. This is chocolate because my husband and I were both going to be sharing for a while, and he prefers chocolate. I guess a common criticism of isolate proteins, of whey isolate protein powder, is that they taste nasty. And I honestly have to say, with this one, I don't have a problem with the flavor. It's a nice rich chocolate flavor as opposed to a very sweet flavor. And so I don't find it difficult to drink at all. My husband notices an aftertaste that he finds unpleasant. I notice a very slight aftertaste, but to me it's very mild, and I don't find it disgusting or problematic at all. I find it actually less of an aftertaste issue with this than I do with the Body Fortress vanilla and cinnamon swirl. Even in my opinion, this is a better taste. This is more expensive than the Body Fortress, and a serving of this contains only 20 grams of protein as opposed to, I think it's 60 grams in the Body Fortress. But a serving of this must be 2 scoops to get the 20 grams of protein, but it is a smaller scoop, and it's a very fine powder, and it does dissolve more quickly. So I'm getting slightly less protein when I take 2 scoops of this than when I take 1 scoop of the Body Fortress, which is 30 grams. But again, I like the flavor, and I have not had any issues with, I've not found any hunger issues with taking just a little less protein in the shakes. And so I've already got it in my mixer here, and this does actually stir really well with the spoon as well. But I still just use my shaker bottle, and just like that, it's smooth. It is mixed. It doesn't take long at all. And the only clumps are a couple on the side, but in the liquid itself, there are no clumps left. And again, very easy to drink. So again, this one is a little more expensive than the Body Fortress, but you have fewer additives in it. You may find that you experience an aftertaste, but if you find that you are using another protein powder and you find yourself constipated or having other issues, you might try this one out. It's a little more expensive, but not terribly, in my opinion. I think this may actually be an acceptable substitute if I find that I cannot actually continue with the Body Fortress.
All right, my wife said she didn't mention this, so I figured I would add it in. This is an isolate protein. So the protein was completely removed from all the other stuff in the whey. Let's see, yeah, you can see whey protein isolate. So what you see is, when you look at the calories, 120 calories here for 20 grams of protein. What you find is this is a much higher protein content per calorie than, say, this brand here, which is 30 grams of protein for 210 calories. So what you're looking at over here with an isolate, even though it's more expensive, what you see is that your protein calories are about 2/3 of your calories, whereas over here it's closer to about half, because there are 4 calories per gram of protein. So I think it was what, like 66% for this one and about 55% for this one. If you're really watching your calories, this is going to be a lot more important. And then you compare that to tuna, and you've got 90 calories for 20 grams of protein. So you're looking at closer to 80% of your calories from protein.